Let's see how we can make rhinestone flock templates using our rhinestone flock that we sell here. We're going to be making this leaf design. I'm not going to go into very detailed version of it because there's a lot of settings that you can do. Let's set our leaf to 5 inches wide, and on the right side you can see the rhinestone section, and basically choose the most basic selection, put the stones as close as possible, and we have to enlarge our circles to our desired stone size. So for SS10, normally it will be 3mm, but I just do 4mm because the circle, I like to make it a little bit bigger when it comes to flock template. So we do the conversion into inches and write it there to make our circles the proper sizing. Then obviously to trace our circles and so that our machine recognizes the circles. And that's about it. We go send, and then you guys do need to check some settings. Make sure you choose heat transfer flocked. Make your blade number 7 passes 2 and speed 5 and force 33. Unlike regular vinyls where you have to mirror your image, make sure you don't mirror this one because we're cutting the front side of the vinyl, and you can just send it as is. Now making sure that all the circles have been cut perfectly. Not all of them has to be perfect, but just trying to make sure that majority of them are cut actually, just so that we save a little bit of time when peeling off the little circles. You can peel off your majority of the design with some of them being stuck to the part that you're peeling off. It's okay, we're just gonna have to remove them one by one. But this came out pretty good. We were able to get most of the circles out by itself while weeding the vinyl, the flock. And now you're just gonna have to peel off the remaining circles one by one. Next step will be to take our flock template and stick it somewhere like a hard surface. It could be plexiglass. Now at this example I didn't have any plexiglass, so I'm sticking it to a piece of cardboard, but I do recommend something harder than just a cardboard so that your template can last longer. I have successfully removed all the circles from my template. Now it's time to cut the border, so I have a clean template. And here's the result. Looks very clean. I did puncture some of the holes that looks darker with my tweezer while peeling off the circles, but that's fine. This is just an example. Now let's pour some stones and try out our flock template to see if it's functioning fine. And now I'm using a silicone spongy brush here, trying to mimic what you guys would need to do with the correct type of sponge. I didn't have it, so I'm just using this as an example, but we do recommend using a paint spongy brush that will not drag the stones out of their holes. But even with this, it seems like we did a great job. All the stones are fitting in their circles perfectly. So that 1mm ratio offset is pretty good, as you guys can see. So if you're working with, let's say, SS10, which will be a 3mm rhinestone, you will basically make the holes 4mm so that the stones can fall into their holes perfectly fine. Now we just gotta fix up the little empty spots with our fingers. You can use a wax pen or a tweezer and just basically fill all the holes. And as you guys can see, our rhinestone template works perfectly fine. All the stones are in its place. Now we're gonna see how we can pick up the design using our transfer tape. Basically, you're gonna need to carefully place the tape. Make sure you don't move it left and right, otherwise the stone will all mess up and move it from its place. Use your nails to kind of push against the stone so that they stick to the transfer tape perfectly. You have successfully made your first rhinestone design custom at home with ease. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you guys for watching and have a nice day.